What's up guys, in today's video I'm gonna share with you exactly how you guys are able to make clips just like this right here.
If you want a Rolls Royce here in Denmark, it will cost you $17,000 a month just in tax to have the four wheels on Danish soil without even buying the car, without lease, without insurance, without gas, without nothing. That's just from tax.
And go crazy viral. I'm gonna show you exactly how. Okay, so the first things first, when you have your video ready, when you have the exact moment that you want to put out ready, the first thing you want to do is that you should go into the text section right here and you should click on the auto captions. This is gonna generate some subtitles for the video. Okay, so once I got my subtitles, I wanna make a context. This is very important for keeping people to watch the whole video, right? So the first thing you can do is that you can make a context and that can look like this. He's talking about Rolls-Royce taxes in Denmark in this video, which is insane, right? And that's the context of the video. People are wanting to know, okay, crazy taxes in Denmark for Rolls-Royce. So let's just make a context, Rolls-Royce taxes in Denmark. I'm using a font called Montserrat. I'm using, this type of size of text. I'm using this preset, which is already available on CapCut. You guys can press this and then nothing else to do. You have it all there, right? And same goes with the text. So the text is also Montserrat. It's bold. It's all caps, and it's with the same preset as just we did last time with the context, right? And we want to now make sure the captions are aligning with what he's saying, because there's a lot of problems that may appear on CapCut.
If you want a Rolls Royce here in Denmark, it will cost you $17,000 a month just in tax to have the four wheels on Danish soil without even buying the car, without lease, without insurance, without gas, without nothing. That's just from tax.
So, okay, the captions are all looking cool and smooth. So the first thing that I want to do with this video, make sure guys there are no dead spacing in the video. Like I have one dead space, and that's right here. You can see the space there's no talking at. So check this.
Buying the car without lease.
It was a small space, but it's still natural. Make sure you guys don't have crazy spaces in between the guy that's talking, right? Because that's gonna make the viewers just scroll their lives away, right? When we have the captions ready, I'm gonna go plug his watermark. This is optimal. This is just depending on the opportunity. For Phil, which is one of the exclusive opportunities, guys, make sure you follow requirements, because that's how you're getting paid, right? I'm gonna put this watermark at 5% because that doesn't really make the video look any bad, but it's still there. It gives the authenticity. Gonna just drag it so it's filling the whole video.
If you want a Rolls Royce here and there.
All right, cool. So now the context. This is very important, guys. The context. You want to do animations. You want to do in, zoom in. This is one thing that I like. I keep it at 0.3 seconds, and out. The animation out of the text is zoom out, which is it's both zoom in and out, right? I had that at 0.4 seconds. It's just cool. Look at this, how it goes.
If you want a Rolls Royce here in Denmark, it will cost.
It's a cool and smooth, it's just really effective, right? And the same goes with this. This is mainly animations, captions. It's this one right here, slide stretch. It's not CapCut Pro. You can do it free. So you can use this for the captions. Okay, cool. So now that we got the captions, the context, the logo, what you guys want to do is that add your creativity on the video. Make sure it's not much, because then the people watching are just gonna be, this is a shitty video, right? So make sure it's efficient, right? So
if you want a Rolls Royce here in Denmark, it will cost you $17,000 a month just in tax to have the four wheels on Danish soil without even buying the car, without lease, without insurance, without gas, without nothing. That's just from tax.
Okay, so when he's saying right here,
without even buying the car, without four wheels on Danish soil.
4 wheels on Danish soils. I'm gonna add a highway street right here, a PNG. By the way, guys, you can get this all on Google, and you can just do whatever you guys want to do. For example, I did here highway street PNG, and the first thing that I want to do is I want to go here to remove background and auto remove, so it's gonna give me a clean look overall. I'm gonna upscale it a bit and then drag it a bit more right here, right? So he's talking about the Rolls-Royce, the car that I always dreamed of having, and maybe one day, guys, we will all have Rolls-Royce. Who knows? And I want to make it look cool, right? So the first thing that I do is that I'm gonna make the Rolls Royce not too big, because remember guys, very important, the like is here, the comment is right here, the share is right here, and then there's description right here. You guys need to really lock in on making sure it's not appearing bad on the actual platform, right? So I'm gonna have the Rolls Royce looking right here. It's pretty smooth, looks good. And then I'm gonna have the Danish flag right here. He's talking about Denmark having some crazy taxes. And I'm gonna just do the same, auto remove, so it's gonna give me a cool look. I'm gonna have the Danish flag appear behind him, so I'm gonna drag the Rolls Royce to be above him, so now it's boom, it's behind him. I'm gonna make it a bit like right here. Cool. So whenever I have this,
To have the 4 wheels on.
this does not look cool, but it's the design. I like the design overall. How can you make this look cool? We can make animations in and out. I'm gonna do zoom.
4 wheel.
This cool.
4
0.4, and then I'm gonna have this one
4 wheel.
0.4,
4
and I'm gonna have this one 0.4.
4 wheel. 4 to have the 4 wheels on Danish soil without even buying.
This looks 10x better than just having it plain and just appearing like this. Bad, right? So
Without even buying the car, without lease, without insurance, without gas, without nothing. That's just from tax.
okay guys, as you guys might know, there's not much in this video, but have your creativity kind of steer the wheel what you guys want to add on. I personally like to keep b-rolls and effects minimal, because it's easier for the people's eyes to just direct more into his storytelling. But it's for sure keep some cool b-rolls, absolutely. I'm gonna do the same here, animations out. I'm gonna do zoom in,
Soil.
I'm gonna do zoom out, sorry. So just gonna do zoom out.
Soil.
Actually guys, there's no need for animation out. So what you guys want to do next is that you want to check for zoom ins, right? The zoom ins are very important. This is something that a lot of people get wrong. Like not zooming in, keeping the video same size. If you're trying to engage the people's like the viewer's eye, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out. Make momentum, Otherwise, I'm gonna scroll away, right? You're competing with people's attention span, and that's crazy low, right? And you're just competing with seconds. How you can keep the viewer for X amount of seconds, then you win. It's the algorithm. So what you guys want to do is that you have each clip at 100%, and then you want to upscale it. So
If you want,
then it's 120. So I like to do just one press on my keyboard, and then it pauses. So it can be something like this. I've already done this, but how to add key marks is that keyframe, sorry, is that you can go right here in this corner right here, and then you guys want to meet just this keyframe, and then click on it and make it 120, so it looks cool. He's not fully in the frame, but it still looks cool. Okay, so how does it look?
if you want to rush
So it zooms in, right?
Royce here in Denmark, it will cost you 17.
You guys can play around with the keyframes. This is very optimal for overall getting people's attention with highly engaging zoom-ins.
Tax to have the 4 wheels on Danish soil without even buying the car.
See this? It's a fast zoom-in, right? And this is really attention grabbing. So I keep it at 100, and then boom, 125. It's a really fast zoom, and you guys can see like the little space and the gap in between the keyframes. So make sure you guys have it all aligned, and you make sure you make zoom-ins at the right times. This is also very important. Like, don't make zoom-ins when he's just talking about, yeah, and this tree, it actually fell on my house, like or some like stupid shit that don't really make sense. Like right here, I make this because it's like it's right after this thing right here. It's a dopamine, it's giving a dopamine. So
This soil without even buying the car.
Without even buying the car, that's ridiculous, right? So I get a crazy zoom in right here. Okay. All right. So after you got the video kind of fully set up, I like this to be, as I said, minimal, because that's cool for people's eyes and their attention. I'm gonna add a background music. And guys, by the way, below I'm gonna attach a crazy background music drive with all the background musics you have seen in your goddamn life. I'm not even joking. This is crazy. I'm gonna add this one for this video. So you guys cannot have any excuses of saying like, yo, but I need this, background music I found on Instagram. Yeah, just take a quick look and you'll probably find it, right? So I'm gonna have this background music right here.
If you want a Rolls Royce here in Denmark, it will cost you
Maybe just go here.
Rolls Royce here in Denmark, it will cost you $17,000 a month just in
Guys, also make sure you guys don't have the volume as normal, because then it's gonna be like this
tax to have the four
and you can't hear the speaker, right? So make sure you have it between -15 to -20.
If you want a Rolls Royce here in Denmark, it will cost you $17,000 a month just in tax to have the four wheels on Danish soil without even buying the car, without lease, without insurance, without gas, without nothing. That's just from tax.
Insane, right? Absolutely insane. And then voila, you have it, and you can do fade out maybe 1 second if you want it. It's fine. But
if you want a Rolls,
guys, it's that simple to make good clip. However, I didn't show you the part how you guys can actually find interesting clips, but you guys need to have the imagination of, is this clip interesting for people to look at? Is it not? Be harsh on yourself with that, because I think this is great. It's targeting Danish people, and overall, a cool clip, cool story that he's telling, and voila, it's gonna go viral and it's gonna get views and it's gonna get money in your pocket. Implement this strategy. It's that simple. Don't go against the wave, swim with it, because it works. Guys, let's get after it. Let's crush it. See ya, guys.